Guys, this is Sam from the Fit Freakz. So today I'm going to take you through the technique on how to do a muscle up, basically. So there's loads of tips and tricks on the process of just learning the initial technique, and then once you've got that down, that's when you can start playing about with the reps and kind of increasing your reps for that. Because it is quite a tough move to start to learn initially, but then like I said, once you've got that down, that's when you can really start having some fun with it, changing the reps, changing the techniques and how you do it. But let me show you a couple now and then we'll break it down for you, yeah? So when you're first learning to do the muscle up, the technique might not all be there in terms of the perfect technique. Like I remember when I first started, a little tip that helped me was really trying to use momentum from your legs and also trying to use momentum in your upper body to really kind of swing yourself up. I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but it's a good little trick just to kind of get used to the movement of getting on top of the bar, basically, because you need to get what a lot of people are used to doing is a pull-up, so they're used to getting to there or there if their grip's open, but it's very foreign to a lot of people to then be able to have the bar underneath them so that they can press the final bit for the muscle up. So that's almost like quite a key kind of breakthrough point. Now, if you notice on the demonstration that I did earlier, there is still a little bit of momentum used from my legs. If you notice, and we'll show you that again now, as I pull, I bring my knees up slightly. Now I don't use it much because I tend to not use too much of the momentum to need to do that. But in the early stages, it's a great technique to use to really kip your body to get used to getting on top of the bar, like I said. Now I'll show you a couple of demonstrations of what I mean in terms of the early learning process to really get that technique down. And the little tips and tricks that help you get on top of the bar. And then the more that you do of those, that's when you can kind of start playing with getting more precise technique from there, you know. So let's look at that now, yeah? Now one thing that really helps is using momentum in the early stages. So as you can see, it can help if you get a bit of a swing. And the key point is when to pull. So as you come back, that's when you want to use that kip, and that's when you want to use the momentum. So it's forward, back, and then pull. It's a really explosive movement. Now, another thing that really helps is in the upper body, if you kind of do it one arm then the other, just to get on top of the bar. So I'll show you that now. So you're swinging forwards, back, forwards, and as you go, one then the other. So as you can see, I do my left arm first. So as I went, I had the momentum from the swing, I kicked really hard, pulled really hard, and then I went one just to get it on top, and then I can bring the other one in. I'll show you that from behind so you can see that in action. And then the key point from there, that's the learning stage of the muscle up. Once you've got that, that's kind of the bad technique version, if you like, but that's getting you to do it. So once you've done that a few times, that's when you can really start to even it out and get it more symmetrical and cleaning up the technique. So that's like a really good way of just learning the muscle up in the first stages. And then once you've got that, like I said, you can really work on improving the technique using less of a kip up, getting more of a symmetrical pull. And by doing that, you're working the muscles and developing the muscles to then allow you to do more reps at a time. And then once you've got that and you're more comfortable with it, you can then start playing about with the techniques and the different variations, you know. Some do a inside grip, pull then catch out. You can do 180 underbars to catch into muscle up, really slow rep muscle ups. I mean, there's loads of different variations. And maybe I'll do a video of those in the future, which we'll kind of link through to. So yeah, check out all the details in the description below. Check out the Facebook, Twitter. Hit us up with your learning process of the muscle ups. Maybe you've already got it, maybe you haven't. Show us your stages of learning. Show us how many reps you guys can do, and hopefully this one's going to help a lot of people. Catch you on the next one. Peace.